Okay, go.
Okay, so this is an update to the last video that we made. Basically, I've broken down the firearm, and I did this probably about a week ago, trying to look at the mag release and the possible issue with the mag release. So I went and bought a new mag release from a website. I think it's like Top Gun's gun parts or something like that online. Anyway, so here's the old mag release. So got the screw in there and everything. And by the way, if you order, I wasn't aware of this. I haven't really done any minor parts ordering for firearms. But if you order the mag release, you just get the mag release. I didn't know that. I thought it'd come as an assembly with the retention screw, a retention catch, and the magazine catch spring. But it didn't come like that. So I ordered a new magazine catch and a magazine catch spring. So anyway, I just want to let you know that these parts are cut exactly the same when it comes to the bevels. There might be a little variance on the level of where the bevel kind of ends, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it any other way. So the bevel kind of goes a little bit further, it seems, or the shelf kind of extends a little bit further. You might messed up finger, but it kind of extends a little bit further, whereas the original is a little bit shorter. However, I really doubt that makes that much of a difference. I haven't pulled the mag catch spring out yet to see if it is the heavy spring or if it's the regular, I don't know, medium spring. I'm not sure what SIG was putting in there. However, they did on another website that I found, I was able to find the parts, the mag catch and the mag catch spring. They only had a high strength spring on there, and it was red. So I think if I remember right, the red clarifies the highest strength springs that you can buy for a firearm. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I probably am. But anyway, so I've come down to, I think the problem is the design again is not an effective design for holding a magazine in place, and I think SIG has been trying to cover their ass. If you can see, I have two magazines. This one's from Pro Mag. This is just a El Cheapo 6-rounder, which doesn't really make a difference for this firearm because you can't grab, if you remember last time we were talking about being able to grab a pinky extension on the 7-round magazine. Well, there's nothing to grab here, so there's no problem. But if you look at them, okay, there is a punch out, or like a dimple facing outwards on the magazine. So, which leads me to say, because it's on the opposite side of the magazine catch cutout. Okay, it's on the opposite side, so it makes sense to me is they're trying to force the magazine, because I've seen the other mags that SIG has made, and they didn't have this. So, which leads me to think is that this magazine is they're trying to push it closer, give it more of an angle. Whereas they're trying to do the cheap fix for this firearm, other than, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but it seems to me like they're doing a cop out when it comes to that. And also, if you're ever pulling your mag release out for whatever reason, don't be like me, okay? I mean, I messed up, and I was getting more or less frustrated trying to figure out what was going on, and I kind of galled up my screw a little bit, or my wife's screw, because this is her gun, and it's definitely a patient man's game when trying to do all that work, and something I guess I wasn't having the most patience for. But anyway, so that's why I'm actually ordering the other screw and the spring for the mag catch. But overall, I mean, with every experience that we've had shooting this gun, it's been a good shooter. It's been a good gun. However, this one major malfunction, and I haven't seen anything on YouTube, so I wanted to give you the viewer an update, and maybe an insight into what causes the issue that maybe some people have been seeing. And I know on some of the forums that we saw, a lot of people were saying the same thing, and they were saying they turned it into SIG, and SIG gave them back to them with the same issue continuing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my wife was saying behind the camera, she's like, yeah, the same issue has been reported even after turning the gun in. So even after I replace this mag catch, which I'm sure is not going to fix the problem, I'm going to take it down to a good buddy of mine who is a well-qualified gunsmith, and I'm going to have him basically do a cheap man or poor man's fix on this and extend the shelf a little bit, whether or not he can pound it out or if he's got to pound out the shelf with a punch, which I don't think is going to work. So I think what we're going to have to do is actually silver solder a piece of hacksaw blade onto that shelf to extend the shelf out a little bit, and hopefully without interfering with that spring. But it looks like we got enough play in there where we can make it work. But anyway, I'll give you guys an update if I'm able to fix the issue. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something. Maybe you can before buying a SIG P238 or even I think a 928 or 38 was having the same issue. Whatever, the bigger size of this 9mm version of the 928. I believe they're having a similar issue. So maybe you can learn from our mistakes and go from there. So anyway, I hope you have a good day and good luck.